Hey StreetMotoZers, I'm headed to get a new motorcycle, and what is it going to be? It was hard to sleep last night. All right, here it is. ZX6R 636. Here we go, first time on the ZX6R 636. I'm going to take it for a test drive. I've never ridden one of these motorcycles before. I've ridden a ZX10 for a very short ride. The stance on this is very aggressive, and I can feel that I'm leaning forward. Handlebars are low. It's definitely a sport bike. Now Hunter, who is driving the ZX14, is selling the bike to me, and he is very meticulous with his bikes. He takes super good care of them. And you could hear me say wow there, because I was amazed at how tight and accurate this motorcycle is. So this motorcycle's in super shape. Hunter's taken really good care of it. It's very minty. I'm getting a bit of a feel of the bike. Hunter recommended that I follow him. We were going to talk.
Whoa! it's stiffer, and it moves good.
Loosen it up. You can loosen it up, but
yeah,
it's different.
Yeah,
Smooth.
yeah, a lot smoother.
And that is tight. It's solid.
So I'm following him for the test drive. I don't know the roads around here, so he'll keep me out of trouble. Make sure I stop at the stop signs that might be a little obscure and hard to see. And that way I can focus on the bike and get my feel for the bike, or how the clutch works, how the brakes work, how the shifting works, a bit of the turning radius and how to turn it.
Wow.
I was loving it. Did you hear me? This is a really nice bike. I didn't realize how powerful a 636 is, but it is a true sport bike. I've been riding a Ninja 650 for about a year, and that's an awesome bike too. It's really good. This bike seems to be a bit purpose-driven. more for carving and getting on it, getting around the corners. And I'm not even approaching high revs on this motorcycle. It just starts to have some power at about 6,000 RPMs, and it really picks up at 10 and 12. I'm falling behind a little bit, but I'm trying to ride my own ride, get a feel for the bike. Hunter's doing awesome leading this ride. Feeling the corner here. I could tell I could lean more on that corner. And this is a Saturday, so school is not in session. We rode a little fast past that school, but it's not in session right now. Getting a pretty good feel for the bike now, and we've been riding about 10 minutes. Testing the auto blipper on the upshift, and it is really smooth. I'm not even taxing this bike. Pretty scenery. This is a very pretty area of North Carolina. There's a lot of nice, beautiful farms, countryside here. So Hunter's carving up these corners pretty nicely. And I can tell this bike can definitely carve these corners. Bit on the speed side of it. I want to make sure there's no wobbles or wiggles that aren't supposed to be there. With a bike like this, you definitely don't want any wiggles, wobbles, or shakes or anything. It needs to be super smooth. Give it a test here, see how smooth it really is. Smooth as silk. And the brakes work really good. It stops really fast. Good strong brakes on it too, they feel right. Go Hunter.
Do you love me?
And Willie time.
Doesn't it sound good too? It sounds really good. It's got a stock muffler. And we're pulling back up to the house and get everything settled up. It definitely is as awesome as Hunter said. It's a great bike.
It rides nice. It's solid.
That's what I was trying to say. It's a different feel. It's a higher end.
Much better quality.
Yeah.
I can tell by the transmission shifting and everything. It's just like just locks right in and goes.
But you can tell that's their it's their highline, their top of the line series
Right.
bikes. You know, the 14s, the 10s, and there's other ones in the 6s, but
Yeah.
like I said, that's made in Japan. They put this in their, you know, in their special factory or their most at-home factory.
Yeah, so we got the bike sold and everything, and thank you, Hunter, for hooking me up with this bike. Appreciate it, bud. And I'm gonna head out, heading back home with the bike, and we're gonna have to get on the interstate and do a little bit of riding. Still doing a little bit of a feel on the bike, getting used to it a little bit for the interstate.
Let me tell you a little bit about the trip. I had to drive up, had my wife drive me up and drop me off to pick up the motorcycle. We did the deal, and I love it. It's an awesome motorcycle. It will go, go, go. Now here's the trick. I got to get this motorcycle back home, and I don't have a trailer, so I'm having to drive it back. Now this is my first time riding for a longer distance, a sport bike with these low handlebars, and I knew it was going to be difficult with the back and everything. The back is fine, but I'm going to have to drive back 4.5 hours to get this bike back home. And that's going to work me over.
Yes, I knew that going into this ride and picking up the motorcycle. I had 4.5 hours on a sport bike, and that puts a lot of stress on your back and your wrists and your hands. And so I was trying to figure out different ways to adapt and different ways to be really economical about my body and trying to be able to do this whole 4.5 hour ride. The chase cam here. I've tried a lot of different positions on the bike. It works good, and a lot of them you can last a little while, and then you have to switch positions, hang one butt cheek off one side, hang another butt cheek off the other side, try sitting up, try leaning a little bit. And we were on the interstate for a while. Took many stops. I think we stopped about every hour, sometimes after 45 minutes. It was hot during the day too. One thing I did find out, the best riding position was just go ahead and get that right arm that's on the throttle down below the tank and lean to that side, and just go ahead and stay down in that tuck position and rest on that tank. That was the best riding position, and I could ride a long way like that. Speed things up here. And we're finally getting off the interstate. After probably, just to get to this point, it took about 5 hours, because we stopped and ate and took a few breaks, gassed up, and pulling into the town here, Lexington, South Carolina. And anyway, I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe. And I'm going to enjoy this bike. We're going to make some more videos of this bad boy.